Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I've been getting into yo-yoing lately, and I realized starting out is kind of difficult to actually get going because, you don't really know how to do a bunch of stuff, and so just doing your first tricks is very difficult. So I decided to put this tutorial together to teach you guys how to just get going with your first tricks, and basically the basics and necessities you need to know when doing yo-yoing. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so basically, first things first, we're going to be making something known as a slip knot, where basically it prevents your fingers from slipping from the actual yo-yo, so your yo-yo doesn't chip and break and get ruined. So, so basically, a lot of people use this first hole, which doesn't really work because it slips on, but then it's super loose and slips off. And a lot of people's are either too big or too small to fit on their finger because it's not meant to go on your finger. Okay, so what you're gonna do is actually take a little bit of the excess string, going to pinch it just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and feed the hole through the string, and we're going to pull it apart. Now you have something known as a slip knot that will tighten, loosen all that you want, and let you do your very first yo-yo tricks. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over how to release this string, or release the yo-yo. Because a lot of people, they do this to actually get the yo-yo going. They do that, which then, like, let's say we're doing a trick like rock the baby. They do it, okay, and a couple of times, and now it tries coming up, and it doesn't because the yo-yo doesn't have enough power. So, instead of doing that, what we're going to do instead is we're going to take the yo-yo and we're going to actually leave it on our finger, make sure it's tight, and what we're going to actually do is have it exiting from right there. Okay, we don't want it like that, back there, or else it's going to basically not have as much power. Okay, so you're gonna have it exit from the front, and all you're gonna do is you're going to flick your wrist like that, and when it gets about here, you can freely turn your hand without the yo-yo really being affected that much. And make sure when you're releasing, it's straight, or else you're gonna get something like that, and it'll rub against the thing, and you won't get enough power, and you never know, it might go horizontal. So you want to make sure that it doesn't have to be all that straight, but notice how much power you can get with this. And when you do the same trick, you are able to do it for much longer, and it'll come right back up. So, you're gonna hear a lot of terms during yo-yoing. You're gonna hear two words used a lot, which is responsive and unresponsive. Okay. So I just wanted to quickly go over that. Skip to this time to skip this part of the responsive versus unresponsive. So, for those who are staying to understand this, you have two different yo-yos. You have responsive and unresponsive. Responsive, well, they'll both sleep like this, okay? But responsive will basically, no matter what time, you just have to tug with your wrist, and it'll come right back up. With unresponsive, you'll have to do something known as a bind, where you basically take the yo-yo. I'm not going to do a tutorial with this because this is just an unresponsive. And you switch your hands and then change the height to it quickly, and it'll wrap right up. Okay. To make it smoother, you can do crap like that. But yeah, that just basically fixes the yo-yo. So, that's just to clear up any confusion whenever in the future you hear responsive or unresponsive. Now, there's one more term we're going to quickly go over, and that is the sleeping, where we take the yo-yo and this is known as sleeping, where the yo-yo is spinning without, it's basically using the momentum that we gave it from the initial launch, and it's just spinning, which allows us to do a bunch of tricks like that, and just allows us to do tricks. So yeah, that's sleeping. Now, a lot of times when you're doing yo-yoing and you're doing a trick, okay, you're doing some trick, some fancy trick, and you'll go and you'll be doing some fancy trick, and you're doing fancy trick, and you're going and you're going, and oh my, this is so cool, and oh shoot, it died. So, I wanted to go over 2 ways that you can fix this. There's 3 ways. I attempted one at the beginning, but I sort of messed up. Here's 2 ways you can wind it up. So, we're going to take our finger, okay, and notice how when you try winding it up, it won't actually wind up. As you can see, it's just slipping. It's sliding around the bearing. So what we're actually going to do is, sorry about this, but what we're going to do is we're going to take our finger and actually put it in the way of the string. We're going to wrap it around the string and bring it under a couple times, and you can wrap it freely. And it will be completely wrapped up, just like that. Now, you have a second. Now that is kind of tedious, having to put your finger and then wrap it under. That's tedious. So what you can actually do is take it, and we're going to take the yo-yo and put it in the same hand as our yo-yo yo-yo hand, and we're going to take it and grab this knot. We're going to put the yo-yo on the string, and we're going to just simply change heights. And now, as you can see, actually wrapped it up halfway. So now we can just wrap it up the rest of the way. So that's basically all the things you need to know for yo-yoing. So make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out a bunch. And if you guys, if there's anything that you guys need me to teach or anything, then I really appreciate it. If there's anything I forgot, then please help me, or please remind me, and I can go over that in my next video. So, signing off for now. We'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.